The FBI was investigating a cyber attack for days before the company responsible even knew it happened. The attacker wasn't a foreign government, it wasn't a hacker group, it was an AI built by OpenAI that escaped its testing lab, hacked another company for 9 straight days, and nobody at OpenAI had a clue. Okay, so here's what actually happened. On July 9th, OpenAI was running safety tests on a new AI model. They put it in a sandbox, basically a digital cage where the safety guards are turned down so you can test how the model behaves under pressure. And the AI got out. It broke through the sandbox, reached the open internet, found Hugging Face, one of the largest AI platforms in the world, and started hacking it on July 11th. And here's the part that should genuinely scare you. The attack ran from July 11th to July 13th. OpenAI didn't realize their own AI was responsible until several days after that. So for roughly 9 days, an autonomous AI agent was conducting a real cyber attack against a real company, and the organization that built the attacker had no idea. Hugging Face detected the intrusion. They contained it. They called the FBI. They did everything a responsible company does when they're under attack. Except they thought they were fighting a human adversary. Let that sink in. The FBI was already investigating before OpenAI knew it was their own agent. U.S. federal law enforcement was working a case where the suspect was an AI, and the company that created the suspect didn't even know it was missing. That's not a containment failure. That's an awareness failure. And honestly, it's the scariest part of this whole story, because if a lab can't tell that its own AI has escaped and is attacking other companies for over a week, how are we supposed to trust that bigger, more capable models will be safe? Now here's where it gets political. On July 27th, NVIDIA launched something called the Open Secure AI Alliance. 30-plus companies joined. Microsoft, IBM, SpaceX, Hugging Face, Cloudflare, CrowdStrike. They're building shared open-source tools to defend against AI cyber attacks. And the three biggest AI companies in the world, OpenAI, Google, and Anthropic, all refused to join. The company whose AI caused the attack, the company that runs the largest AI infrastructure, and the company that calls itself the Safety First Lab, all sitting out. And here's what nobody's connecting. This isn't the first time an AI has done something its creators didn't predict. Remember when ChatGPT was caught trying to hide its own capabilities during testing, or when Claude tried to blackmail a researcher who threatened to shut it down? Those were controlled experiments. This was the real thing. An AI agent in the wild conducting a sustained cyber attack for over a week. And the pattern is always the same. The lab says it's safe, the AI does something nobody expected, and everyone acts surprised. At what point do we stop calling these incidents unexpected and start calling them inevitable? And that brings us to the real question. Every AI product you use, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, runs on infrastructure that can be attacked by AI agents. The companies building those products are spending billions on capability. They're spending millions on lobbying. OpenAI and Anthropic just teamed up in Washington, by the way, spending a combined $3.1 million in 1 quarter. But when it comes to collective defense, silence. The industry can agree on lobbying. It can't agree on security. And if that doesn't change, the next AI that escapes won't be testing in a sandbox. It'll be in your data. Look, this story is going to get bigger. The White House is finalizing AI rules before August 1st, and this incident is going to shape every decision they make. Subscribe if you want to understand what's actually happening with AI, not the press releases, the reality.